North Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game. This is a fun matchup here today for conference bragging rights. The SEC versus the ACC. These are two teams and two conferences that are always trying to get chippy, talk about who is the more dominant league. They'll have a chance to prove it here on the field today. Both coaches say they want to dominate at the line of scrimmage and show just who is the more physical league. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Using his legs, it's Brown. Moves the ball up to the 30.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up games like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Movement here from the tight end. On play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
He's hit just before the throw, looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you, in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Looking for some space. It's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The natural urge here is to go for it, but I think he's got to make a better decision than that. You cap off what I think has been a quality drive, in particular to open the game, with some points. This is just a little too far for me to go for it.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. But now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on 1st down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on 1st down and get 1st downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a 1st down.
End of the first quarter here, still no score. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Gives it to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Great defenses take mistakes from the offense, and they make them really pay, and that's exactly what happens here. This quarterback forces the ball into a precarious spot, and it's not only a pick, but it's taken back for 6. You want to make a mistake? We are going to hammer.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Chris, these types of plays will come back to haunt the defense. You give an offense like this more chances. You don't create the interception. It's right there for you in your hands. Now this quarterback's got another shot. I don't like their odds at all.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Harbor. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made on the right side. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets up now 2nd and 3. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Receiver left alone. Easy completion. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He makes the grab along the back line, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot down. No touchdown. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Here comes the pressure. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. There was no catching him that time.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run it here. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cardinals. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. He knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
He keeps it. QB draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary. We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
He's hit as he throws it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He's running out of time here. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, it's Clark. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra half. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Hit as he released it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Here he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. Look out, whole different game now.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. To throw, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line, a sack.
Well, no one's going to be upset at your aggressive nature as a head coach if you are successful on these two-point plays. But when you can't get in, that's when everyone starts to wonder, why are you going for these two-point plays?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pressure's on. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Here comes the rush. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Went backwards on first down, so it's second and long here from the 10.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. trying for a fourth down completion. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. First down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Sees him open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Louisville. And they go on top here in the second half.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Offense will go for two here, trying to make the lead 7. Looking right, this one caught. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Grab down the middle. It's Sellers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. Louisville has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds but moves the ball inside the 30. So Well, a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. Second straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double-teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They'll be ruled down right there, short of the marker. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on 4th down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down.
These short yardage situations are all about the offensive line. They do a great job. Low man wins. They're able to get low, establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's an easy conversion.
And now a chance to take the lead with the touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing a press. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I like that decision. You don't want to force the football and put it in harm's way. You're down. You've got to get this ball into the end zone. And now on 2nd and goal, what do? I think you look towards your best players, in particular on the outside. I like the idea of this quarterback picking a matchup and making this a one-on-one.
Goal line formation for the defense. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And the Cardinals decide to spend their first timeout here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They have taken the lead with time running down. The Gamecocks answer with a touchdown of their own.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a...
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And Louisville will now call their 2nd timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He breaks into the open. But the all the way for a